Yes?
Mrs. Danvers?
Yeah? And you are?
My name is Detective Chief Inspector Moore. This is my colleague, Detective Sergeant Johnson. Is your husband home?
Yeah? Gordon? It's for you. It's the police.
You're not hungry again? Suit yourself.
Please, just let me go.
What's this all about?
We need to speak to you about some matters.
What matters?
It's your husband we need to be talking to, Mrs. Danvers.
I'm sorry, it's just that...
Mr. Danvers, I won't beat about the bush. Can you account for your whereabouts between 2 and 3 p.m. last Friday?
Well, I was on an early shift. I finished at 2 and came straight home.
And what time did you get home?
About 2:30, I reckon. What is this all about?
I'll get to that soon, Mr. Danvers. We have your car passing Marlow Lane lights at 2:15. That'd be about right.
Yes, yeah, that's about right.
And how long would you say it takes you to get home from there?
About 15 minutes or so.
Tops.
Can you tell me why we have your car turning right at Butler Street Crossroads at 2:45 p.m? That's only 2 or 3 minutes away from Marlow Lane lights.
Gordon?
How many times do I have to tell you to eat your food? Why should I waste my time making it if you're not going to eat it?
Please, why are you keeping me here? I didn't tell anyone. You have to let me go.
Good girls don't leave the food.
Please.
Daddy's going to look after you properly this time.
Have you met this girl before, Mr. Danvers?
No?
I'll ask you once again. Have you seen or met the girl in the photograph before, Mr. Danvers?
No? I've never seen this girl before.
Please. No.
Right. Let's get you out of those dirty clothes then. What would your mother say? What about this one? You always like this one.
Please. Daddy, no.
Her name was Angela Roberts, and she was a pupil at St. Bede's School from September 2005 until April 2009. You were a teacher at that school from 2007 until the end of the academic year 2009, were you not?
Angela was a very quiet girl. She didn't make friends very easily, by all accounts. Do you still maintain you don't know her, Mr. Danvers?
What have you done? What the hell have you done?
You still not eating? I'll be back later with more. I'll not have it said I'll let you go hungry. Now, what about this one? Your mother always liked you in this one. Who's that? I'll have to get it. You stay there and keep quiet. And don't even think about escaping. You tried that once before. And look where it got you.
This is Angela's diary. We found it with some other stuff hidden in the bottom of an old wardrobe. 18th of January. Mr. D gave me a lift home. He's dreamy. Better not tell Dad. There are a lot more entries, Mr. Danvers, but I'll just fast forward to this one. 16th of February. I can't believe we actually done it in the back of Gordon's car. I'm in love. He loves me. He told me so.
You dirty bastard. She was only a child!
Please, Mrs. Danvers, I know this is difficult, but we need to get to the truth. She was 15 years old, Mr. Danvers. Did you tell her you loved her?
You bastard!
Please, you have to make him let me go.
Look at that. Who do you reckon NW was?
Don't know. Hey, maybe it belonged to Norman Wisdom.
Please, I didn't tell anybody. I did it for you. People were asking questions, I never said a word. Please, you have to help me, set me free.
Did you hear that?
Why won't you listen to me?
Hear what?
If you ever loved me, then make him set me free. Please.
Must have been the birds.
Hey, what have you done to your hand?
Must have cut it on one of them shells or something.
Oh. Come on, let's go. Get it looked at. Might get infected.
Don't leave. You have to help me.
Where were you last Friday?
Still miss her. Even after all this time. Sometimes I just sit in the car at the end of a road where I last saw her. That's where I was. Sometimes I see her father. I know it was that bastard that killed her.
The inquest said it was suicide.
I don't care what the inquest said. I know he killed her.
So that's why you killed him.
What? I never killed anybody.
Hello, Daddy. I've been to my special place. I've brought something for you.
Have you ever seen this before, Mr. Danvers?
How the hell should I know? It's just a stone.
It's the stone that was used to kill Ted Roberts. And it's covered in your DNA. Your blood is all over it, as well as Mr. Roberts. We checked it against a database. Your name came up. It's strange, how a little conviction for criminal damage back in your youth can catch you up. We'd have never caught you without that.
I've never seen that rock before, I swear it.
Let me see it. Don't lie, Gordon. There's been enough lying round here. That's the rock that you picked up from the beach. I'd recognise it anyway. Look at the letters on it. Norman Wisdom.
I threw it away, you saw me.
Did I, Gordon? Did I really see you throw it away? You could have just slipped it back in your pocket for all I know. I don't know you anymore.
Why do you think Mr. Roberts killed his daughter? If he did that, why would he keep her body in a cellar for 6 years? He even tried to feed her, for God's sake. Surely he would have wanted to have got rid of the evidence as quick as possible.
What the hell are you talking about? Angela was cremated. It was all a bit weird, though. Father wouldn't let anybody go to the funeral. All done in private. I thought he was...
Thought he was what, Mr. Danvers? Thought he was hiding something. Well, it turns out he was. Did you know Mr. Roberts was an undertaker? He somehow substituted a body for something else. It certainly wasn't Angela that was cremated. He kept her embalmed body in some sort of shrine in an old cellar. All there was down there was a bed, an old wardrobe full of clothes.
But you know all this, Mr. Danvers. You must have seen the body on the bed when you murdered her father. Was that what made you flip? You were at the scene. You've admitted that. You were convinced that Mr. Roberts had killed your lover. And your DNA is all over the murder weapon, which your wife has confirmed had been in your possession. Did for the two of you, that stone. Killed the abusive father and convicted the lover who spurned her.
I've heard enough. Let's go.
Gordon Danvers, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Ted Roberts. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned something that you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be taken down and used in evidence.
Don't worry, Dolly. You're safe in here. I'll look after you. Nobody will think of looking for us in our special place.